Isn't it strange how you go back to the 70s and 80s and they're like, oh no, we cut this scene out because the film was running too long at 118 minutes or something. And then now, a lot of films are 3 hours and 20, 2 hours and 15. You're like, that's crazy. What is it with the running times nowadays? Do you think it's a case of where we want to give you more stuff for your cinema ticket money, or?
I think that's part of it. It's a strange situation. I mean, even mid 2000s, it was okay to have extra scenes. I mean, I was punished very heavily for doing a movie that was 100 minutes. It should have been 90. And then I delivered a movie that was 80 minutes and it should have been 90. So it's quite horrible to be forced into making movies of different lengths. Yeah. And you pick up a novel, and you read it and you think, well, this is so many pages. And if it, that's okay. The Stand, for example, loved the novel. It was this thick, long, and I found there was a thicker version later. It was a Stephen King novel. And it's a joy to read, it is, and it really is. So the story needs what it needs, and I'm looking forward to doing an Oscar, dare I say this, an Oscar-worthy type movie that'll be running for about 100 minutes in the near future, where I put my heart and soul into it, and I put my heart and soul into 90 or 100 minutes. It's going to be incredible. But I can say that now, having done so many shitty movies in the past, and they're not shitty to me, other people. But having done so many movies in the past, and then I go on to do 2 epic TV series, is each about 6 hours to 10 hours long. I cannot wait to do another 100-minute movie or thereabouts, because it's knowing I got the freedom. If I want it to be 3 hours, it's 3 hours. If I want it to be 1 hour, it could be 1 hour. I think we have some freedoms now because of streaming, and I'm excited, But what do you think, Stuart? What's right now? You go for a movie. How do you feel?
I think a film should be as long as the story needs it to be. I think some films are longer than they really should. I don't see any reason why the latest Indiana Jones film, which I did enjoy, should have been 2 hours and 20 minutes. Somehow, come on, seriously. There's got to be stuff that you can trim down. I love John Wick Chapter 4, but that's 2 hours and 50. I mean, that's a hell of a lot. That's a hell of a lot. I haven't
seen that one yet.
Oh, it's so good. It's really, really good. But it's like, really, 2 hours 50 for an action movie? That's kind of mind blowing. But it works. The pacing works really well on that. I think where it does fall down is when the film feels like 3 hours. I can't remember which film it was, but I remember I put a movie on and I watched it and I wasn't really enjoying it. And I thought, oh, God, how long's this got to go? Oh, God, it's only been on 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, no. It felt like it had been on for about an hour and 10.